light behind me is throwing me off. Is that better? Can't tell. Hello everyone, what's up? Welcome back to a new video. I'm so used to saying welcome back to a new vlog, but I am not vlogging today. Today is a video unlike I've probably ever made before. For those of you, why does my shirt keep doing that? For those of you that are new to my channel, I will start by saying welcome. My name is Allisyn. I am 23 years old and I am a mother to a 2-year-old little boy named Levi, who is currently napping for the first time in like 10 days, 10 or more days. And the only reason he's napping is because we woke up at 6:30 a.m. But yeah, he is napping right now. So I wanted to try to make this video while he's napping. Fingers crossed that he stays asleep. But yeah, welcome. My name is Allisyn. And as you can tell by the title of this video, I'm going to be talking about my tattoos. I've only been making videos here on YouTube for almost a year, and I've had this request before. I can't say I've had like a million requests because I haven't, but a few people have said before, oh, you should make a video where you talk about your tattoos, explain them, why does my shirt keep doing that, and explaining the meaning behind them and all of that. And I kind of just like brushed it off. I was like, that's kind of silly. And then the other day, I'm probably gonna be doing this a lot during the video, so sorry if that annoys you. But the other day, a woman, lady, girl, female, suggested it again to me, and I was thinking about it, and then I thought about it some more, and then I decided that this could actually be a really fun video for me because my tattoos have a lot of stories behind them, literally behind them. For those of you who don't know, 2 of my tattoos are cover-ups, and I will be getting another cover-up, and you will see why. But I guess I will just start by showing you my tattoos before I explain each one. So I'm gonna back up the camera and stand up. Here is what I look like. I've got one on this finger, one on this finger, and one on my back, but I will show you those when I get into detail. Hold on one moment. I'm like trying to find the spot that's best without like light behind me. I guess this is a little better. So I'm gonna start with the first tattoo that I ever got. I think I was 16 years old, maybe 15. And I was probably 16. And I was dating this boy, who I was like obsessed with, unhealthily obsessed with. And he had like friends, a bunch of friends, and they were all, I don't really know how to explain them. I'm still friends with some of them, so. Lost my train of thought. So this first tattoo that I got, you cannot see because it is underneath of this feather with these birds that says free spirit. And the tattoo was very small. It was right here underneath this top part of the feather. And what it said was initials, and it said D-N-R. And that was the initials of the boy I was dating for like 4 years straight. But that was like very early in the relationship, I think. I don't know, I have a really bad memory. But how that tattoo came about was, one, I don't even remember if he's the one that gave me the tattoo or if it was one of his friends, but it was literally just a single needle that they were dipping in ink and just repeatedly stabbing into my arm. I wonder if, I don't think I have a, If I find a picture of the tattoo before the cover up, I'm gonna insert it because it was like, oh my God. And I remember my friends and not even my friends, my family being so mad because DNR stands for do not resuscitate. And if I were to have been in a car accident or on the side of the road, I don't know if this is even true, but this is what they used to tell me. Ambulance or I can't even think of the name of the people. If they were to see that on my arm, DNR, they would not resuscitate me and they would not help me. At least that is what I was told. I'm getting a phone call. And so after keeping the initials on my arm for however long, I honestly have the worst memory, so I really don't know how long it was before I finally decided, or finally was approved by my mom to go get it covered up. And I went to my first ever tattoo shop, which is the same place that I got my lip pierced and my belly button. I don't wear those piercings anymore. I don't know why. When I became a mom, I just felt like I had to take all my piercings out. I don't know, very weird. But probably the tattoo that I can't say dislike most because there's 3 embarrassing tattoos on my body. But out of my good tattoos, this is probably the one that I dislike the most because this is what everyone calls the basic female tattoo, which is, like I said, the feather breaking off into birds flying away, and it says free spirit. But I got this at a time where this was 7 years ago that I got this tattoo. So at the time, it wasn't like the basic tattoo. You see this and the infinity symbol, all the females have it and everyone makes fun of them for it. Basic white girl tattoo or whatever they say. At the time, this tattoo wasn't what you call that, which I shouldn't care and I know it doesn't matter, but I really loved it because I have always considered myself a very free spirit. More so when I was younger than I am now. I'm still a free spirit in a lot of ways. I believe in so many things that make me a free spirit, but when I was young, I would definitely have considered myself a rebellious free spirit. But that is this tattoo, my first tattoo, and the meaning behind it. One more look at it. It is black and white, and then it has a touch of color, which is a greenish aqua color. It could really use some touching up. I can't believe it is 7 years old already. I really wish these lines weren't under the birds, but they are, so be it. So yeah, let's move on to the second tattoo that I ever got, which you would have thought that I would have learned from the first, but I didn't, because I don't know if I should call myself a rebel or stupid, or maybe I was just so infatuated with this boy that I don't know why I said maybe, because I 100% was. I didn't care about anything or anyone but him. So that leads me to my next tattoo, which instead of getting his initials this time, I got his name tattooed on me. And that tattoo lives underneath of this tattoo. And to be honest with you, it is still very much visible if you know it's there. I've been wanting to go get it touched up all summer because I just don't like seeing it underneath the tattoo. It doesn't really bother me because I know that if someone doesn't know it's there, then they won't know. But a lot of people I know it's there and they feel the need to point it out. Like if I'm outside and the sun is shining, you can really see it, and everybody feels the need to point it out, and I'm like, yes, I know it's there. But if you don't know it's there, you'd never know it's there. So the microphone, or the tattoo that is over top of it, is a microphone with roses surrounding the microphone. And if you look right here, D-E-V-I-N. And there was like a heart lock, which a key goes into, and I had tattooed with my hands the key on his arm, and I had the lock. It's so crazy when I think about it and talk about it because it's been so many years and it's just so crazy. But yeah, his name was Devin, and I got that plastered down my arm in ugly, huge black writing, and I let him do it, and he did it so thick and so dark. And I remember getting in my mom's car from his house, and it was summer, and I had a jacket on. I don't remember much because, like I said, I have a terrible memory. And she saw it, or I don't know, somebody told her, one of his friends. My mom was like close with the people that I would hang out with, I guess you could say. One of his friends texted her, or maybe it was his sister that texted her. I can't remember, but somebody tattled on me, and she told me to take the jacket off, and when I did, I had a paper towel on there with tape on it because it was fresh. And thinking back, like, how did she not kill me? How did she not throw up from heartbreak and sickness right then and there that her baby girl had this name plastered down her arm of a boy that she did not care for or did not approve of at all? I probably had that for at least a year, or maybe longer, a year or two, before having the money to go get this covered up, because this tattoo cost $450. I guess I'll mention that this one cost, I think this one cost $65. $450, but it is a microphone surrounded in roses, and I chose this because I love to sing. That is a little fun fact about myself. I don't really post singing videos because I don't know or believe if I'm actually good, but I used to post videos on my Instagram. If you're interested, scroll far back on my Instagram and go watch some videos of me singing. But don't say anything mean because nobody said I was good. So yeah, microphone on this arm. I don't have any other tattoos on this arm. I'm just planning to leave this one as is, and if I get more, I will just cover this arm. So then we'll move on to the next tattoos that I got, which I got these before I covered this one, I think. I don't remember. I might have actually got these before I got that. I don't know. We'll move on to my two middle fingers. And the most embarrassing tattoo on my body is this tattoo right here. It is in blue ink and it says YOLO, Y-O-L-O. You only live once, YOLO. This was done by one of my friends, a friend of my ex-boyfriend, but who was definitely one of my close friends, and I still consider him a friend. Yeah, he tattooed YOLO on my finger because I wanted it. I was friends with this girl for a really long time, and we decided to get the tattoo together. So I have a blue finger that says YOLO, which means you only live once, and I do plan to get this laser removed, as well as this. This says trifecta. This was also done at home by a friend, shocker. Trifecta was something that me, my friend that I got this tattoo with, and another female called ourselves, the trifecta, which is just so funny because we don't even speak anymore. Every now and then I do speak to one of them, but the other one is now like married and like a follower of God and just completely so different, which is great. I'm happy for her, and that's great. And the other one is we don't really speak to each other anymore, which I really thought we would all three be lifelong friends, because I'm someone, if I make you my friend, I consider or plan to have you as my friend for life. So I thought these tattoos would mean something to me forever, and they now mean absolutely nothing but garbage. And I do plan to get both of these laser removed. So that is that. So let's move on to the third most embarrassing tattoo on my body. I think it's on this side. No, it's not. Wait, where is it? Oh, it's so far down. It is bright green, peace sign, heart, and smiley face. An ugly, badly drawn peace sign, heart, and smiley face. Peace, love, and happiness. I have no story behind this other than the fact that my friend had a tattoo gun and we were at a party, and of course I just wanted a tattoo, and I wasn't even drinking, wasn't drunk, wasn't on drugs. I just, like I said, was young and dumb. Young and dumb. So I have a ugly green heart, peace sign, and smiley face on my back. Luckily, no one really ever sees that unless I'm wearing a bathing suit, which doesn't happen often because I haven't gone swimming in years, but I plan to get that covered up, these two laser removed, and get that one covered up. No idea what I'm gonna cover it up with, but yeah. So we're gonna move on to the next tattoo that I got, which is this sunflower piece on my arm. Everyone and anyone that knows me, or people that don't even know me well, know that I'm obsessed, and I just love sunflowers so much. I just feel like they just radiate warmth and positivity. I know that sounds so silly, but I just love them, and yellow just means happy to me. And so the only explanation I have for this is just that I love sunflowers to death, and I was just wanting a new tattoo because I really want to cover this arm maybe someday in the future. So this was my next tattoo, and this was about $500. It is yellow. I wish you could see the detail. Maybe if I had lotion. It's like kind of dry right now. It does need touched up. It's kind of like water paint style, I guess you could call it, watercolor style. There's like no outline. She totally just did this free-handed, and she is amazing. Yellow in the middle and then black and white on the outside. Every tattoo on this arm, besides my most previous, I guess, is black and white with a pop of color. Feather is black and white with a pop of color. Sunflower, black and white with a pop of color. And this tattoo right here, which I'm getting to right now, it is a tree. The leaf is black tree, the leaves are green, and the roots go down into a heart. And Robbie and I did get this tattoo matching on Valentine's Day last year. I think last year, 2018, February of 2018. Yes. I don't know why it's kind of hard to see. Maybe if I turn the light up. I don't know, it's like really hard to see right now for some reason. But it is a black tree with green leaves, and the roots go into a heart. So, other than that, my last tattoo, oh, and I should say, did I say we got matching? Oh yeah, I did. We got matching. I have one on my arm in this place, and he has one in his arm on the same place. And my tattoo that is most recent is daisies and larkspur. The larkspur are my birth month flowers, which is the month of July, and the daisies are Levi's birth month flower, which is April. The larkspur, bleh. The larkspur are purple, and the daisies are just the classic daisy color, white and yellow. And this is probably my favorite tattoo. I really wish that this tattoo was right here. I wish they could switch spots because I just love it so much, and it's truly so beautiful. But like I said, the meaning behind that tattoo is that it represents my birth month flower and Levi's birth month flower, daisy and larkspur. And this tattoo was done by the same woman that did this tattoo. And I can't remember the price, even though it was so recent. But I guess that's not really important. But that is the story of all of my tattoos. pretty crazy stories behind these tattoos, but definitely fun stories to tell as I grow older. Fun stories that I'll get to tell my children, and I'll be able to teach them some lessons and lead them down a more non-rebellious path than I went. But I have grown so much since becoming a mother, and I have learned so much in my 23 years of living, and I know I have a lot more learning and growing to do. But yeah, that is the end of this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed my little tattoo tour. So yeah, be sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and stay tuned in for my future videos.